My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to SpyParty Daily Challenges. Let's go. Veranda Custom, 5 out of 8. Yeah, we've seen this one before. Alright. That's Hawkbod. Hawkhead. Headbod. Bodbod. Got it. I say got it, but it's always a soft got it on these maps. It's real hard to keep track of that many at the same time. If the ambassador was over that side, I would have thought that was a bug. I don't know if that was you bugging, but... I mean, I don't know if you can bug while reading a book. In fact, I suspect you can't. But getting that close to the ambassador? A little suspicious. It almost feels like you're following the ambassador at this rate as well. Let's have a look at that guest list. Still on there. Keeping an eye out for a possible microfilm transfer in the back line. No. James Bond is on the move again. Joins the conversation. Tries to walk next. No, screw you. What is with pathing? Because look at this. Oh my god. The match was almost over? No, it wasn't almost over. Never mind. Yeah. Where are you? Started there, went down. You did the transfer, so I really should have... I was over the other side of the map looking at something different at that point. Okay. Let's see you. You come down here. You do a little loop-de-loop and walk away from the ambassador. What is that? I feel like NPCs don't do that. Why? What happens? All right. Okay, so we got Hawk. Good. I don't think I saw a bug there. Either of those could have just been the inspection by itself. I don't think either of those people is going to try and go for a bug with the ambassador that far over the other side of the map right now. The only person to have gotten a drink so far was Teddy, so that's the only possible delegate setup. Then we've got that twin as well. Could be setting up for a delegate. Ambassador walks away. I was trying to get an angle so I could look at if that was a possible twin bug there. Again, I don't think that either of those people would bug the ambassador where the ambassador is currently standing. Just way too risky to try. That didn't seem to be an arm swung wide. But it could have been, and then you're immediately going to a statue, so that would be like a bug, one of the fingerprints, and an inspection in a very short period of time. That was a very quick interaction with that statue also. Texan, you about to take that drink? Yeah, there goes the guest list. I think the Texan was in this conversation, but I don't think you took a drink before is the thing. I also don't know which of the twins I had before that actually took the drink. Alright. I think I just got to look at the twins and look for something suspicious here, frankly. I think it's this one. Basically, they've got to do something else at this point, right? So you're going to nestle into this conversation, try and banana bread? If you do that, you're getting shot immediately. Talk. Banana bread. Please. Oh, God, if that doesn't happen, I'm probably wrong already. That could have been just an inspection at the very end as well to finish out the map. Was that you trying to bug? Go on, join that conversation in banana bread immediately. Yeah. That was, I think that was you trying to bug here. Yeah, attempted to bug, but failed. Had to leave and try and go for the double agent, which is exactly as I suspected. Went to that conversation, immediately started trying to do it, but he ran out of time before it triggered. I would have shot if the banana bread had happened. Like, I would immediately have taken the shot on her. So, would have been fine. A shoe-in. Before I get to a shoe-in, I'm just going to quickly take a little bit of a sip of this. Baby. It's a prawn stock miso soup. Just in a mug. I've been recording a lot today. I actually streamed and recorded a lot today. And my throat was feeling a little dodgy. And I mentioned it to Peak, and he was like, oh, what if I make you a miso soup? I was like, oh, heaven. Absolute heaven. It's so good. If I could, I would just inject it into my veins, but I've had it explained to me by a couple of doctors, a physicist, a biologist, and a librarian for some reason, that that would definitely kill me. Honestly?
In the end of red.
I could still go for it, TBH. I think that'd be worth. Whoa! Someone coughed? I didn't see the animation because there's just so many of them stacked on top one another. Transfer that microfilm, buddy. I know it's you. You were talking during the banana bread, and then you walked immediately to the ambassador. Didn't do anything there. Ambassador just leaving that briefcase pretty much everywhere it could possibly be left. Every square centimeter of this map. Oh my god, it was Hawk, Hawk, Head, Hawk, Hawk, Head. I could have memorized those so easily. I immediately gave up on the memorizations at the start here. Both of you obviously aren't going to be doing anything dodgy with those books. So I'm pretty sure... Yeah, the guest list was on the tray. Suspected double agent. Did you just take the guest list? No, you didn't. Okay, good. Because otherwise the green shirt lady had delegated it with a perfect purloin. Oh, your pathing, your movement, your... Everything about James Blonde in the background there is dodgy as heck, my guys. Ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, every single thing that this man does is dodgy. Tip to toe a dodgy dude right now. I'm very close to just shooting him for being that dodgy. If nothing else, I'm punishing him for the dodginess. I feel like I kind of just have to wait for him to possibly run out of time. And keep an eye on the ambassador and statues to see, because those are like very quick, complete missions. Like, they're very obvious tells, but they're also quick, complete missions. Also keep an eye on that guest list. Game ended. Yeah. Had nothing. Absolutely nothing. Couldn't have done anything there for you. 4 out of 8 on modern. Fine. So we got Bod on the left. Bod head. Bod head. Double hawk, good. I also low-lit someone accidentally. It's you. Possible delegate setup, I guess. That's a long enough time to have done a double inspect. Okay, walking around with the wrong book. You gonna finish your drink out there? No? Possible delegate set up as well. Low light you for the possible delegate. Timer must have run out by now, or at the very least it'll run out by the time you get back into a conversation. Really? Hang on, no, let's just see if someone immediately leaves that conversation and go do the delegate for her. General also has a drink for the delegate. And no. Well, I don't need to low light her, it's just I don't need to highlight her, right? Ambassador's on the move, so you drop the briefcase, makes sense. James Blonde wasn't there for long enough to do a double inspect, I don't think. Green Dress was in the same conversation as the General, so that could have been it. No, okay. General's probably timed out on the delegate now. No timeout on the Texan. I'm still in the same difficulty bracket as I was before, but it feels like people don't take risks anymore. You know? Green Dress Lady could... Actually, that's your second time inspecting statues. Green Dress Lady could have done a delegate there, but everyone that left the conversation didn't do the purloin. So I'm going to say probably not then.
Banana bread.
Banana bread. Out of conversation, out of conversation, out of conversation. Also out of conversation. Possible delegate set up on the twin, who I will call Bling, for having the tie clip there. I believe that's one of the names they're referred to on the official SpyParty wiki. So second time at a bookcase as well. So I should watch the lady in red dress at the back for the possible transfer of the microfilm here. Walks away with the book. I highlight you for walking away with a book from that same thing. Neither of you have returned your books. Ambassador is pretty far away from the rest of the people here. I should look towards the bar to see if anyone's about to just suddenly purloin. Nope. Because that'd be one of the quickest things they could finish here at the very end. I can't see if she's doing a bug, though. Yeah, it wasn't her. Timeout. Spy ran out of time. It was J.K. Rowling. Okay. Oh, thank you. Courtyard. Okay. Statue got me spying. 4 out of 7. Hawkbod. Hawk. Good. You might have done a perfect time ad there. Time seems a little slow right now. I don't know. That's a weird call to suddenly make. I don't know. It feels it. Okay, at least I can get a whole load of the cast in this view. So I can stop rotating constantly. You offer a drink to Teddy, who... You're gonna refuse for the perfect delegate or take it? Yourself? No. Riding Crop Lady has moved around a fair bit. Joined this conversation, immediately started talking. That could be a setup.
Banana bread.
It's a fake if it's a banana bread because you're not in a conversation with a suspected double agent. She could have faked it, trying to put suspicion on someone else. Makes sense. I was thinking that joining this conversation was a seduction. Probably should have kept eyes on the ambassador the entire time. Lady in the red dress could have easily bugged him at any point there. Free mission complete for them. Did you just drop the briefcase when the... No, the ambassador was on the move recently. It's possible that was normal. In fact, likely it was normal. Your arm does just normally swing wide from your body, but that easily could have been the bug as well that you were doing as you were rounding that corner there. Starts talking in this conversation. That could be a seduction, or it could just be a cover. This is still on the tray, though. I think I'm going to keep my eyes... But not... Oh. Yeah, nothing. Keelhole. 4 to 8. It is head, hawk, hawk, bod. That wasn't long enough for a double inspect, so I don't think I'll highlight James Bond over there. You know, pathings seem to change weirdly there. But apparently you can't shoot off of pathing. Yeah, I tried. Doesn't work anymore. Either of these people are the spy.
Banana bread.
That was like an easy ambassador they could have gotten there. So I'm going to lowlight both of them for having not done the ambassador at that time. You know what? It's possible that they decided not to, but like I've been shooting off of no information, so I might as well lowlight based off of little information as well at the moment, at least. Because the worst thing is getting to the end of the timer and going, yeah, I have no information on anyone. Not even suspicions. And not even just suspicions of guilt. I'm missing suspicions of innocence as well. Okay, that was just you putting your hand on your hip. I thought that was your arm swinging wide for the ambassador. You could easily be setting up a delegate, though. Lady in the orange dress there. So we'll still keep an eye. Man in the red turban picks up the briefcase, walks over. There could have been a fingerprint. We'll see if he tries to go to the statue in order to fingerprint the statue after the ambassador just interacted with it. Because that'd help me tell whether or not it's fingerprinting going on. I mean, there's another statue, so the two left of the back are the statues she's interacted with. You know what? I've come to the conclusion there is no spy in this party. None at all. It's your second time picking up that briefcase and trying to hand it off. Well, I mean, but that... Surely, if anything, that gives me information it's not you. just picked it up after someone else used it. You do deliver it to her at the bar. Doesn't try and bug as she walks away, though. At least not in the way I perceived. Okay, guest list is still on the table. No statues have been swapped. Unfortunately, the ambassador was completely blocked from me at the very end there. I think it might be you down here. Yeah, it was! Oh, it was! Okay, yeah. The beelining to one bookcase and then another bookcase at the very end was largely the only thing I had there. And by largely the only thing I had there, I mean literally the only thing that I had there. Hawkboard. Hawkhead, Hawkbod. Good. The gate set up. Easy double inspect there for you, possibly. After this conversation over here in the corner. Doesn't look like you sent anyone to the bar, though. Starter stepped in your own conversation. Oh, but you're trying to pick up the briefcase. Okay, the briefcase does create like a little temporary pad that could make some weirdness happen. Ambassador's just in that conversation. Why didn't you deliver the briefcase? Feeling more and more like I'm catching just absolutely nothing while all these are happening. Like, I feel like maybe I got worse over the course of this series so far. I feel like maybe in the initial 10 episodes I was getting better, and then I just was getting worse. JK rolling in the back line there. Looking for the possible transfer of the microfilm. Don't necessarily know whether she was in conversation at the same time as the banana bread, but if she was, then she immediately left after. A strat I have been informed is known as the banana split, which I love. The ingenuity of the names for some of the things that the community has come up with for this game is incredible. Basically, I should lowlight anyone who just got highlight for taking a drink. Guess this is still there. No delegate. Being much more conservative with my shots today because I mentioned it's something I think I need to do. Delegate set up. But unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be working out for me. Okay, red dress lady, I'm looking for someone to leave your conversation.
In the red.
That possibly was. That possibly was. All right. Unless anyone does something extraordinarily dumb here at the very end, I'm just gonna let him go. Oh, where's J.K. Rowling? And she just did nothing. Not of modern times. Alright. Let's take you out. You. You too as well. Good. So... Bod head, hawk, good. I'm not going to be able to track delegates from what's about to happen, but I might be able to track the take. So I'm probably going to use this angle so I can actually see the bar. Just in case someone uses this as an opportunity, a lot of people at the bar in order to purloin. Yeah, it doesn't look like it anymore. Oh, it was just from that angle it didn't look like it anymore. I thought most people had already left. Okay, so now it's just Mirren left. Fine. In fact, the other twin is already over there getting another drink. Oh, so drink, I mean cupcake. Close to the ambassador as you're moving around. Easily could have been a double inspect by now. Because I haven't been able to track the delegate, basically...
In the end of red.
Yikes. If anyone at the bar takes it, I was going to shoot them, but obviously with the banana bread happening there now, I can't.
In the end of red.
Another banana bread. Interesting. Get a lot of lowlights off these banana breads. Sorry, improper pluralization. I mean bananas bread. You know, like passes by. Thinking it's probably Steve Jobs here. Take the guest list. Whoa! I think time must have been added. And you were just at the balcony and you went back to a conversation. If time wasn't added there, then I'm real confused. In fact, I would have even suspected time was added twice. Okay, that walk around the ambassador actually looked normal. Okay, Rowling just parked herself up next to the ambassador. And that is not where you got that book from. Five, 3. That's fine. Could be worse, but definitely could be better. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been SpyParty. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you again.